Hello, everybody. I hope y'all doing wonderful. Sweet Jesus. How y'all doing? I'm doing great. So, if y'all out there in Wonderland wondering, how you doing, Don? I'm doing great. It's just a day, y'all. It is a day. So, I wanted to come on here. So, yesterday, y'all know, I was talking and raving about my son's book coming out. Well, his classroom book came out, and he's a publisher author, right? And so he's like really excited about that. So I had to go purchase the book. So this is besides this is like multiple days. I'm getting in the car. Sometimes I trust my children to start the car up in the morning, and so if it's cold or whatever, they can get adjusted, listen to their music and all that stuff. So for some odd reason, I think I trusted my son in the car that is this day, and yes, the car is running. Yes, he's 8. Okay, my parents did the worst things to me in the 90s. Okay, so don't be like, oh my gosh, you got an underage child in the car and it's running. Oh my gosh, girl, calm down. Okay, calm down. If I'm like, and I might ran back in the house, but on this day, y'all take y'all seats, okay? Take your seats. My son was listening to Bow Wow, like you. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I told him, no man, no sir, you're not gonna be watching, listen to Bow Wow. Definitely not this song. You are not playing this song while I'm driving down the road. Y'all, I was in my feelings. Hey, mister. When he was just jamming to, and I was driving, and then he was like, no, 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 you're not. We're not listening to Bow Wow, not Bow Wow Sierra. He thought that was like the greatest song ever. He still plays it today, like on his tablet. If you don't stop playing that damn song, y'all, I'm so serious. Like he is jamming to that song. Like he never heard another song better than that. But my kids have a very beautiful taste in music. Yes. Any song in the world he can listen to out of his era. But he gonna pick Bow Wow out of all the songs in the So when he wakes up in the morning, he listens to that. Turn that mess down. Y'all, I'm starting to feel like my parents when I was a kid. But the catch is, I never listened to their music. Going, no, I listened to like the music of the time. But he's blasting Bow Wow, you know. And in the morning time, my kids have like this playlist that they have this playlist. Like my daughter, she will listen to Outkast. Like they get different times, so their music changed when they find new old songs. So my daughter, she discovered Outkast. So every morning we listen to Bow Tie and ghetto music, Bow Tie and ghetto music from her. That's her list to get her crunk in the morning. And then on Me, Myself, and I from Day Like Soul. They listen to that. They listen to Cool Like That. Y'all, I'm like in the car living 90s. Or I'm not living 2023. I'm in the car driving them to school and I'm living the 90s. I'm living 2000s, early 2000s. Yeah, I'm doing that right now. But he killed me with that Bow Wow, just out of the blue. Like I wish I could say that I listened to Bow Wow and B2K at the house, but I don't. And I'm trying to figure out, where did you learn this song from? Because you didn't learn it from me, okay? And I'm being real honest with you. You didn't get it from me. Didn't get it from me at all. Okay. So I am back. It was just a little false alarm. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and jump into my thumbnail because I really don't have that much time. I don't know if y'all been listening to like pop news or anything like that, but Katy Perry is like under fire right now. Maybe like a little hand slap from the media of mom shaming Beth, Sarah Beth. She is a Sarah Beth is a went off to do American Idol, but I had to do my little research because I was like, what is mom shaming? What is mom shaming? But yeah, basically the girl is 23 years old. No, I'm sorry, 25 years old with three children. And today world, that is somewhat very normal. Um, I don't know where Katy is living out of a rock or she living on top of a rock under the sea, but that's very normal in some societies. Get married, have children. That's very normal. Um, to fast women or fast pacing females, career driven females, that's not so common. All right. There's so many denominators of life than just, oh, I stay in this rich place. Some people actually like having intercourse with their significant other or their husband, Katy. And also, they are not afraid of bringing children in. All right. So I wanted to jump on her and I wanted to talk a little bit about Sarah because I think she needs to have her own glory, not beside Katy. Okay. Katy. And I'm doing a lot of comparisons. I did a lot of notes. Well, a little bit of notes, but a lot to say about my notes. All right. Katy, you've been married to Russell for 2 years before he said, I can't do this. But Sarah Beth's been married for 7 years. Do the numbers, Katy. I would never mom shame anybody that's been married longer than I have. Okay? She's been married longer than you. Even though she is dating Orlando Bloom, he is still flying in that white wig, y'all. He can Lord of the Rings me any time of the day with that little bow and arrow and fly. Yes, he can Lord of the Rings me any day. They're not married, so I can talk like this, okay? They ain't married. But if they was married, it'll be a different story. Y'all don't lust after nobody's man, but let alone I'm lusting off of character. So that is different, okay? But but at the end of the day, I would not mom shame anybody that's number one been married longer than me. All right. And had only one baby daddy. And that baby daddy only got one baby mama. Okay. Your baby daddy got two. He got two. You and his first wife. So yeah, she consider a baby mama to me. But at the end of the day, Katy, you have zero opinions on anybody that's been married longer than you with as many kids as they need to have in their marriage. Okay, so when she had got on here, she has said, well, this will really help me if she lay on the table. And when Katy heard that she had three kids, she said, "Woo, you seem like you did a lot of laying down." That is none of your concern and your business of how many times somebody lay down. It looks like you probably do a very poor job of laying down. And my understanding, you dated John Mayer. John Mayer on the streets, y'all, is a like that. Like people said, he's a freak. And I also said he is not prone to, do cautious stuff from not getting pregnant. He's reckless, okay? That's the word on the street. He's very reckless, it and for me to know that she dated John Mayer for some years, maybe 2 years at the tops, she didn't get married. She didn't get pregnant by him. Okay? Not because she didn't want to. I'm assuming that Katy really wanted that family and that because she's always been looking for love, y'all. And this is not Katy Perry looked for love or looked for some status of a family unit for a very long time before she met Orlando Bloom. Okay, so she did Russell. I think she even dated like Duplex for like maybe a couple months, maybe. And then also she dated John Mayer. John Mayer is like one of the longest relationships before Orlando Bloom. Okay. But at the end of the day, I will never talk about anybody's sex life that's married. Okay. And that's just real talk. So, Katy, I don't need you to do that no more. Okay. I need you to really apologize because I think people have been giving you that platform to apologize. Um, yeah. And also, Katy, don't be so safe in being engaged with somebody for 5 years. So I know that they probably wasn't married, engaged for 5 years, but don't be so safe with the engagement. That's not guaranteed. You're looking younger and younger. No, I'm sorry. I lied. You're getting older and older every day in the face. So I did do a younger picture of Katy Perry versus the young mother. Okay. I didn't do a recent picture, but I want to let Katy know you're getting older. And Orlando is going to look younger. For some odd reason, that's a funny trick God put on us. Okay. They make men look very younger and more attractive to younger eyes. All right. I don't know why. But just remember, you're not on the safe side. You still can be that single mother or that bitter woman that is never going to get married after Orlando. Because who wants you after Orlando? I'm just saying, who really wants you? Do he even want you? Have he even walked down the aisle with you? I'm just saying, not trying to be hateful or mean. It's real talk. You're going to have to look older. So I would never make fun or mom shame anybody that I'm pushing 30 and I got a baby daddy for 5 years. I've been with my baby daddy for 5 years. Yeah, I wouldn't. But at the end of the day, this is Hollywood news, y'all. It baffles me because y'all, when I see Sarah Beth and I'm seeing her in her natural form, even though I feel like some of her pictures might be a little touched up, she's a very beautiful young woman. She looks like a younger Bette Miller to me. So I'm like, and to me, I personally feel like somebody in the back of like the production was like, hey, do you really need this? Like, do you really need this? I heard they thinking about making a movie about Bette Miller and you probably be number one cast on top of the payroll. You never know. So I personally feel like she did an awesome job for letting go of American Idol because I feel like her wings might flourish a little bit more. Um, so Katy probably did that girl more a blessing than it did for you when what you said out your mouth. But everybody's different, y'all. So how do y'all feel? Do y'all think that was like a terrible thing that she said? But to me, I would never said anything because y'all, one, she's been married for 7 years. What do you think you're supposed to do? Lay in bed and look at the ceiling? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all, let's be realistic. She's been married for 7 years. Be honest with you. What are they going to do? But at the end of the day, Katy, you've been around the block. You can't say that you haven't You only had two penis in you because you're a celebrity. People know that you've been out with certain men, or even the men that I named isn't guaranteed that you had sex with them, but you know, you can't erase that off your vagina credit. I'm sorry. You just can't. Like some of us, you don't know me from Adam. So I can erase majority of all the guys I had sex with besides the ones that I had babies with. I can erase them off my bad credit, my vagina credit. Yes, they off my score right now. But you can't. Sarah Beth only had one, and she's married to him. I would be very wise to be mindful of how I talk to people that's been married. And that's just me. I'm not calling nobody a bad person for being 25 with three children. Hell, I went to school with somebody that was like still 16 with two kids. And she probably would cuss you out if you went up there and you talk about, "Ooh, you on your back." Yeah, you probably got cussed out that day. I know somebody right now, 34 years old, with 14 kids. I really, I really can't. I really stopped counting after six, y'all. I don't know if she had 14. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, like, you gotta be mindful. And y'all, I really don't try to mom shame people. I know, I really do. And there's some moms out here. There's some moms out here that be like, "Do you really need another kid?" Yes, that is terrible. And I have to stop because that woke my mind up from like mom shaming because I really didn't know what mom shaming was until I heard it come out of her mouth. Like, that's nothing. Three kids is not bad. But if I see somebody with seven or eight kids, they probably say the exact same thing. Three kids, seven kids ain't bad, you know, but to each his own. I just wish people would mind their business and love life for what they love life for, not necessarily have to put it on everybody else or feel like you need to be a bigger person to speak on something that you have no business speaking on, you know, because again, she's been married for 7 years. Katie, how many years have you been married? Yeah, and I'm not talking about letting boom 5 year relationship. So y'all, I really have to go today because y'all, I don't know what's up with me making promises to my kids. Like I supposed to brought them breakfast today, right? So I could not do it because we didn't get out to work on. I didn't get out the house in time. So I was like, no, but how about if I buy y'all little Caesar pizzas? I might hold them over for dinner time because I don't. And they also I told them to fend for themselves for dinner. So it is what it is, y'all. But I really appreciate y'all, the ones that came through. Y'all have a blessed day and love somebody for who they are. Okay, you don't love them, don't try to take something away from them, script them. Love them for who they are. If they are a lying piece of crap, go ahead and love them. Okay, I didn't tell you had to like them. Like you don't have to be in their face, but just love the person who they are. Sometimes the liars have the best conversation, y'all. I ain't even want to lie to you. I be waiting for some people to get on my phone because I know it be full of lies. I be enjoying it. Girl, you don't hush. I'm listening to my stories. Literally. So y'all love people for who they are. You don't change them for nothing. But anyway, y'all have a blessed day. And I'll talk to y'all on another day. Bye.